the other teams in the standings because, as we have been explaining, it's one of the most competitive races to the Final Four that we have seen. But because of this implementation of the second round, may mga teams na nagbago na yung laro in the second round. May mga umangat, may mga nasa downward trend naman.
And this is where you know you have good coaches or like a good system, because there are other teams who would peak too early in the first round and just start going downhill in the second. But right now, these top 4 teams, they've been quite consistent in their wins.
Dayame gets a point.
Now serving for JRU.
Well, that's the only way she could go because sarado yun down the line. 2 blockers and nakabantay. Casey to Moming cross court. Laurente was there. Dayame. Moming cross court.
Laurente has been getting good defense in this match.
Shanine. Oh, they want to challenge it.
The players of JRU very confident that that was a check ball.
By the Lady Chiefs. Point for JRU.
Binawi ba?
I think one of the Arellano players
Admitted?
admitted to the call. And actually, that's pretty smart because sometimes you lose momentum because of the challenge, because of waiting for it.
Attack goes out. Now serving, Marian May Padillon.
Early here in the second set, JRU should just fix their system here and play more calmly compared to the first because they had a chance to get that first set.
Adante hustling. Tudlasan breaks down the wall.
Tudlasan with her usual form, being one of the go-to players of Arellano.
3 serving 2.
Pag nakabuelo yang si Laika, it's very hard to stop her even if you have 2 blockers there. Okay, makibalita muna tayo. Balikan natin si Glycel Galpo.
Anton and Gaira, is it tough love or gentle encouragement for you? Para kay Coach Mia Chiseco, it is gentle encouragement that does the trick for her young squad. Ani niya, in her 11 years of coaching ay napatunayan niya raw na different generations require different approaches. Kaya't kung kaya ay nagdadahan-dahan siya but while still remaining firm. This was evident as she gave her reminders for the girls to show more decisive movements, better coverage, and for them to loosen up more going into the second set. Coach Obed Javier, on the other hand, remains true to his direct-to-the-point coaching style, or ika nga nila ay tough love. And in this set, he called on his middle blockers to be more assertive para mas mapaigting nila ang kanilang depensa. Will the Lady Chiefs continue this momentum, or will the Lady Bombers disrupt their run? Anton and Gaira?
Well, Arellano is definitely showing the tough love in this match. But like you said, Glycel, in your report, yung gentle parenting yung ginagawa ni Coach Mia with JRU, which has been effective within her system for the past years. So this is something the players should overcome and respond to well.
I have a feeling, Gaira, you are a gentle coaching type of player. Tama ba?
Hindi, sanay kami sa tough love.
But
Hindi mo naman alam yun, Anton.
But I mean if you had a choice, you would take the gentle coaching style or hindi. You're used to the tough love because you're so used to it.
I think it should be a good mix of both. It can't be always gentle because you're never gonna be disciplined or you won't learn how to overcome those tough moments.
Meanwhile, De Guzman goes down the line from the opposite side. 4 na ang lamang ng Arellano.
Now serving, Samantha Tiramira.
And this is what we've mentioned earlier, that everyone in Arellano is chipping in terms of scoring. It's not just Tudlasan anymore like in the previous years. But here with JRU, they're having a hard time converting their good defense.
Like a Tudlasan.
Like a Tudlasan
First
with that
of
spike,
timeout
and
off
she
the set.
puts Arellano ahead of JRU 8-3.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, itong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto.
So this is the heartbreaker of a match that I covered with the Queen Bomber, Shola Alvarez, last April 30. Panalo na yung JRU eh. Halos abot kamay na nila. Abot kamay na! And then, Mingming Puzon, NLPU happened.
Well, in terms of the stats, it was copy-paste, 75 attacks and those 9 blocks as well. And definitely a heartbreaker for the JRU Lady Bombers, and especially Shola Alvarez.
Nakala ni Shola, lucky charm na siya eh. Para sa alma mater niya. But they were right there. They were right there. And silver lining yung performance ng dalawang medal nila.
And that's why with JRU, you know they have something to showcase. It's just that they're having a hard time putting it out there and being consistent in the way they're playing. Good defense from Arellano.
Laika. Deala. Adante. Malay is now in for JRU. Malay Amante.
Now serving, Malay Amante.
Malay is one of 3 graduating players from the JRU side, along with Hasareno and Laurente.
And I remember having a talk with Coach Mia wherein she said that Laurente and Hasareno, last year, they were the seniors who she's really looking forward to into leading the squad this year.
Back set. Adante. Tudlasan.
Great hit from Tudlasan. JRU could not get to that.
Timeout by JRU.
Ang ginagawa nila, ito yung tina-target lagi. Ito lang yung tina-target sa inyo. So in other words, ang ginagawa sa inyo, pinapamove kayo forward. In forward, 1 step away, 1 step away. Lahat yan 1 step away. Ngayon, kung hindi nyo ipipilit kunin yung step na yan, dyan nila lagi yan ibibigay. Naiintindihan ba ninyo? Lahat ng palo nila, 1 step away. Kailangan ibigay yung movement.
Good call from Coach Mia. Actually, with how they're playing, JRU has been getting the strong hits of Arellano, but when it comes to those soft touches or those drop balls, dito sila nagugulat, hindi nila napupuntahan yung bola, which is what Coach Mia is saying, they have to move forward 1 step away from their original positions.
Wow. JRU able to send that back to the Arellano side. And how about that drop by KC?
Arellano has this good chemistry inside the court and seeing the weaknesses of JRU at the moment. Good serve. Lorente.
Good pickup by De Guzman. Moming. Deala. Puto. Balik ang bola sa JRU side. Deala na naman. Laika calmly passes that ball to KC.
Good rally for both these teams.
Eto, nakabuela na si Nicole, but not yet. Laika back row. Pat. Del Pilar.
Drop ball.
Del Pilar answers with a drop ball of her own. Using Arellano's technique against them.
What a save.
Now serving.
Look at that.
Nicole Deana.
Zarina Ramos. I don't know what you call that. A spinning pancake? Or a sunny side up?
I'd call it a good attempt.
Point for the Lady Bombers.
Umikot siya on the floor.
If only you could see Anton right now, guys.
I don't know why I try to mimic
They are
volleyball
serving.
players. I don't even play. I've never played.
Well, you should. There should be for anchors and analysts. But what a hit from Arellano. Padillon from the left side
Wow, do you see the angle on her body?
Number 3, Azareno for number
with so
1.
much power.
And number 14, the Tablan.
She was
Number 11.
leaning towards the net.
Now serving, Trey Mangubat.
Detablan is now in for JRU.
Now let's see what Yana can do. Yana Detablan, backup setter. Oh, ganda sana.
Good
Attack
form,
error.
good height. It's just that she put that ball way down, dragging it. But still, Arellano is
Now
at a
serving.
comfortable lead, 13 to 8.
Azareno.
I remember last season when Laika played through back pains in season 99. So it's nice to see her much healthy here in season 100. Considering we're in a double round robin.
And this is where your conditioning or strengthening comes in for the system so that the players will be able to sustain themselves for this long NCAA season. Good save from Lorente. That's still alive.
Oh, wow.
JRU picking that one up.
Azareno. That was not easy to send back to the Arellano side.
Another chance ball for the Lady Chiefs.
Watch out. Running attack. Sam. Tira.
Samantha.
Tira making sure she got that point off of that chance that JRU gave her.
Video challenge.
But look at what Hazareno did, sending that one over, saving that ball.
And now it's going to be a challenge. Ball in, ball out challenge. But the first running attack by Sam Tira here in this match. Just her presence alone is very intimidating if you're a player from the opposing side.
And she's a rookie, so
Yeah.
giving that energy is a big thing, but that ball is definitely in.
Challenge unsuccessful. The Lady Bombers
I want to
one
see
time
more of
flat
that,
court
more of
position.
those running plays.
Serving
Because
now
if she
for the
can
Lady Chiefs.
do that consistently, if they run those running attacks for her, grabe.
But the defense and reception is key if you want to consistently give the balls to your middles.
Adante to Padillon.
That one sails
Attack
out,
goes
too
out.
much power for Padillon.
Now serving, Del Pilar.
Pat Del Pilar. And the Lady Bombers down by 5. Oh,
What a set though.
binato bigla kay Moming.
That set by Adante was a picture-perfect setter form. looking like she was gonna give it forward but sending it to the opposite side.
Pati si Moming nagulat.
Nagulat din siya.
Buti na lang magaling mag-adjust and JRU Lady Bombers falling down like bowling pins.
They have yet to figure out those drop balls coming from Arellano. Good block from Tira-Tira.
Adante. Oh.
Well, Adante had too much trust on Sam for her to go in, although miscommunication there.
Ramos serving.
Adante.
Good setup.
Amante. Adante. Back row for Padillon.
Error from JRU.
It's a 6-point lead for the Arellano Lady
Technical
Chiefs.
timeout of the set.
Marami sa mga student-athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses,
Alvin Patrimonio.
It's the anniversary of our national hero, Jose Rizal. And the university is proud of the emergence of Kring Batara and Patricia Del Pilar.
Heroes unleashed indeed. 24 points for Patricia Del Pilar and 21 for Kring Batara versus their game against San Sebastian. Well, in this match, look at that, 17 attacks from Kring and 22 from Patricia Del Pilar.
Serving now for the lady.
In that photo, it looks like magka-height lang sila parehas, but Pat is listed 5'11", Kring is listed at 5'10".
Quite similar.
Monster numbers, monster game, career high for both of them.
That's still good for JRU.
KC, Laika.
Laika liking that set from Adante.
Pito na naman ng Arellano. What a takeoff
17 serving
by
back.
Laika Tudlasan. Kring Batara sitting in between Coach Mia and Coach Larry. Oh, how about that? The team captain, Alona Kagikla, with a service ace.
18 serving 10.
Summertime special. A beach volleyball player as well, Alona Kagikla. Now team captain for AU. Oh, how about that? Another beach volleyball player, Harem Ceballos.
That is what you get if you have beach volleyball players inside the court. They're very fast and they make sure to get those balls up. Mangubat with that swipe to the left.
Time out by JRU. Score is 19-10 in favor of Arellano University.
Tara girls, ayusin nyo lang oh. Get back lang the momentum for the next set, okay? Isa-isa, isa-isa. Tara, tara, tara.
Laro. Ang muna. Pagod ka na dyan. Takbo ka nga. Wala kang kawin. Kaya mo yan.
Coach Mia saying to get back the momentum for the third set. They have to play better here because it's true. If they play with low energy here in the second set, that is what they're gonna bring into the third.
Kagikla serving.
And also, JRU's mood is in a vulnerable state right now because after so much heartbreak, you can only take so much of that. It's very hard to recover.
feel like Anton is speaking from
Substitution
experience.
for JRU.
There's a lot you
Number
can relate
11.
in real life and sports, right?
That's true, that's
And
true.
number 1, Laurente for number
Tell
3.
me I'm lying, guys.
Serving now for the Lady
I know you're a
Bombers.
fake Swiftie.
Oh, wow. Wow, you really had to slide that one in there and discredit me. My goodness. I thought we were on the same side.
Sure, we are right now. Good serve. Although could not be kept alive by Arellano.
Services.
JRU trying to respond well to Coach Mia's timeout. Trying to gain momentum.
Serving 19.
Let's see if Arellano can make the adjustment. Well, they don't have to. That was an error committed by the Lady Bombers.
JRU trying to find their
Serving now for the
consistency
ladies.
here in the second
Pauline
set. Like you
Guzman.
mentioned in the first set, there were 7 errors on their side. And this is something that they have to solve in this match.
Wow, naipasok pa ni Amante yun. Nakalusot.
Breaking through those blockers.
Now serving Malay Amante.
Malay gets that in. Laika. Wow.
Laika with a lot of power in her hit. Look at that approach and that backswing.
Serving for Arellano. Tudlasan.
Pero makikita mo rin dito, Anton, yung sinasabi ni Coach Mia that the players of JRU, they're too far from the ball. Sobra silang naka-atras, so they're still not responding to Coach Mia's instructions na they should move one step forward. But Del Pilar getting that point off of a gift.
Serving 21.
Adante. Padillon, cross court, picked up by Ramos. De Ayala says mine. Ramos on the drop, moming. Knuckleball.
Good
Sabi
call
ni
from Pablo.
Akin na!
Yung mga ganong tinatawag kasi hindi na inaagaw, Anton.
Substitutions for Arellano.
Substitutions coming in for Arellano.
Number 2, Tira for number 8. Serving now for Arellano.
Arellano inching closer to taking this second set. Oh!
Rotation error.
Rotational call by Arellano.
And these are some of the errors that happens whenever you have substitutions coming in. It gets quite confusing on where you're going to place yourself inside the court. Although Coach Obet is trying to clarify this with the referees.
Palit sila sa sa libero.
That's an ace.
And it also broke the momentum that Arellano has right now. JRU trying to get their step with the error earlier.
Timeout, Arellano University.
Tingnan nyo, nakadalawang puntos yan. Nandahil lang dyan sa hindi nyo pag-aayos na sa likod. Tayo gumagawa ng ikabubuhay nila, oh.
Hoy, tatlo na! Tapos na! Tapos na po!
Coach Obet trying to ask for his players for the presence of mind here inside the court. 2 consecutive errors at that. Kasi nga yung positioning nila sa loob ng court ay hindi nila naaayos. Another good serve. Service ace from JRU.
Services.
Don't look now. Lady Bombers are making a run. Trying to sneak back into this match.
And this is the momentum that Coach Mia is asking for. Good drop ball from Adante, still alive by JRU.
Sam tira, popped up. Cross court. Adante. Oh, what a save by Yanyan Alonia. Oh! Zarina Ramos breaks down the wall.
Ramos apologizing as well to De Guzman after that hit. But look at the hustle of these JRU players.
Like a ninja. That was a Mel Gohing Nasino move.
Pretty sure she's watching right now.
Naalala ko yun, yung mga moves ni Mel.
Good coverage, that's alive. There's a challenge by Coach Obet.
Video challenge
asking for a net violation.
Net touch.
And during the time that Melissa was playing, that was before Taraflex, right? Naabutan niya yung before Taraflex, di ba?
Not sure. I was watching her during those Taraflex days already.
Yeah, I feel like while she was playing, that's when the Taraflex was implemented. If my memory serves me right.
Well, Taraflex or no Taraflex, she definitely is a ninja.
23-18 in favor of Arellano. Adante serving.
Good serve.
Inday. Ceballos popping it up.
I love how Adante is playing. Just the opposite setting and making everyone in the court confused.
Set point.
De Guzman. Cross court. Great presence of mind. And Arellano takes this set.